guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
#1 hits that were actually flops.
what does that even mean?
That's what I'm thinking. Can you be a flop if you were #1?
We'll
Subjective,
see an
I guess,
example.
opinion. Let's see.
Let's see.
Chart-topping success on the Billboard Hot 100 is often seen as the ultimate measure of a song's popularity. However, not all #1 hits translate into long-term success. In this video, we look at 8 #1 hits that were actually flops. Slime You Out by Drake
Oh, I didn't like this either. That was a flop to
That
me.
was a flop.
between
That
SZA.
was a flop.
When Drake announced Slime You Out as the lead single from his For All the Dogs album, expectations were sky high. Not only was it the lead single,
I mean, the reaction, it was a cute little song,
I
but
didn't like it.
I'd never played it again. It didn't have no replay value to me.
from one of
I mean,
hip-hop's
it had some bars. I remember, we caught a couple bars here there. I was like,
I don't
okay.
remember that.
biggest stars, but it also featured SZA, who was in the middle of an incredible run after her album SOS. Many expected the collaboration to dominate both streaming platforms and charts for weeks. The song debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, a promising start. However, in its second week, it plummeted to #12. In a matter of months, the song had disappeared from the charts entirely. It failed to maintain the staying power that is typical for a major Drake single. First Person Shooter and Rich Baby Daddy were the real hits from the album. Despite having 2 megastars behind it, Slime You Out currently sits at 218 million streams on Spotify.
That's
Wow.
solid. That's a lot. I mean, he's saying despite. To me, that's a lot of streams, though. Oh.
Far less than what you would expect from a lead single from Drake, whose previous hits like God's Plan have billions of streams. Compared to his other singles, it was
Yeah, but God's Plan came out 2018, so of course there's billions in 6 years.
disappointing, further cementing the track as a flop. Franchise by Travis Scott featuring Young Thug and MIA.
I don't even know this song,
Me either.
so how can you not like it?
Because I know if I didn't hear it, I didn't look for it.
Franchise was another
We just don't like Travis
high-profile
Scott over
collab
here, period.
that debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot
I wish you
100,
could a little
coming
bit
from
to hear a
Travis
little
Scott.
clip.
Yeah, I
to
wish,
understand.
because the 7 seconds don't get copyright, so
You go with the 7 seconds.
I wish you'd give us 7 seconds,
In
yeah.
the COVID era, the song was expected to be an instant classic. The inclusion of Young Thug and MIA only added to the hype.
Why
The
was
song
it
shot
MIA?
straight to #1.
That's the Nia.
Yeah,
No, she's
paper
she's
planes.
Oh, so no, that's Bia I'm thinking of. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
But fell sharply soon after.
I know she
It
was
led the Billboard Hot
blackballed
100
after
also.
putting. I think she cursed on NFL halftime show, and she got a bitch. You know you can't do that. You definitely can't do NFL.
Together after just 9 weeks. Its rapid descent from the top of the charts suggested that it didn't have a great level of mass appeal or staying power. While the song's 287 million streams on Spotify are respectable, they pale in comparison to the colossal streaming numbers of Travis Scott's
So
others.
how is the same amount or similar number of streams for Drake is bad, but for Travis Scott is respectable? That's
Singles. He doesn't
It's
even
the same
perform
fucking
the song on tour anymore, which shows that even his fans don't really rock with a song like that. Trolls by 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj.
what was this song?
They have a better song together though. They have a better song.
What
EP.
What is this song? I don't remember the song.
It was a long time ago, honestly.
Also, this is not this year's song.
Tekashi
Oh,
don't put out music this.
he did. He
Not
did.
with Nicki.
No, that's what I'm saying. With Nicki, I haven't heard. That's what I'm saying.
When controversial rapper 6ix9ine and pop icon Nicki Minaj teamed up for Trolls.
6ix9ine is a controversial rapper, but Nicki's a pop star. Really? That's what we're doing?
At that time, I think she was not as controversial as she is.
No.
considered.
He called Nicki a pop star, but Tekashi a rapper.
Oh,
That's
she's
what
not a pop star. She's
That's
a
what I'm
rapper.
saying. He called Tekashi a rapper, but Nicki a pop
she's
star.
not a pop
Come
star.
on now.
Created a lot of buzz. Known for his polarizing personality and flashy antics, 6ix9ine's music was often more about the spectacle than substance. The song followed his comeback single Gooba and a record-breaking
Oh, so
IG
this is
Live
old, though.
after he was released from jail. Trolls debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, largely driven by YouTube streams, merch bundles, and downloads, thanks to the barbs. However, it experienced a massive drop in its second week, plunging to number 34 on the Billboard Hot 100. This rapid decline signaled the song's success was short-lived and more of a marketing stunt than a genuine hit. It currently sits at 172 million streams on Spotify, which is
Okay, that is low compared to Drake, who dropped 8-9 months ago versus song like a couple years ago, yeah, that's low.
Far below what you would expect from a number one hit, especially one involving two major artists. The song's failure to maintain its momentum and its
The
quick
thing is, I do remember the visuals. I've seen the music video, but I cannot recall a line from the song to save my life.
exit from the public consciousness solidified its status as a flop. Try That in a Small Town by Jason Aldean. Jason Aldean's Try That in a Small Town is a unique case, as it gained number one status
The country is not really my thing, I don't even know what
due
to
to
say.
political controversy rather than widespread popularity, released as a part of his Highway Desperado album. Song
Also, I guess because he burned American flags, so probably got a little canceled for that.
faced backlash for its lyrics and imagery, which many found offensive. It resonated with a specific audience on the internet, which shot it to the top of the charts. The song debuted on number 2, but later climbed to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 due to the controversy surrounding it. Despite this, it failed to maintain a presence on the charts. At just over 74 million streams on Spotify, it has not performed well on streaming platforms, especially compared to other hits from that year. The song's reliance on controversy, rather than genuine appeal, made it a temporary hit that did not have the longevity. Hiss by Megan Thee Stallion.
I don't think it's a flop.
I don't think it's a flop either. It's a solid song.
Yeah.
His was a good
I
song.
still play it.
Hiss is a diss track by Megan Thee Stallion from her third studio album, Megan, released on January 26, 2024. It was
I remember it had a lot of good bars. It's not a flop by any means.
mainly a Nicki Minaj diss, but it also had shots against BBL Drizzy and her ex Partisan Fontaine. That Megan's long bar
BBL Drizzy
and led her to make one of the
So that's the song with the Megan's Law bar?
Yeah.
That is not a flop.
Yeah.
That is not a
worst
flop.
diss tracks of all time, Bigfoot. She also went on an unhinged rant on IG Live that night.
So he played a little part of Bigfoot. I wish he would play a part of every song so I can kind of remember what song you're talking about.
Which really didn't help her case. Megan stayed quiet the whole time, which was the right thing to do. The song debuted on number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, largely due to the hype surrounding the beef, because it was a big moment in pop culture. However, after peaking at the top, the song quickly plummeted and spent only 6 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 before falling off completely. Although Hiss was a talking point for a couple of weeks, it did not have the longevity of Megan's previous hits like Savage and Body once the drama died down.
Yeah, but it's a diss track. It's a different,
it's
like...
not supposed to...
Yeah, it's not supposed to be like a hit on the radio. Like, it's... The purpose is different. You cannot compare the Savage and Body with a diss track. It's just... That's not what the song is about, you know?
Song was largely forgotten, proving it lacked the musical depth to stand on its own without the controversy. It was a good moment, but it did not have the lasting power of a real hit.
I wouldn't call it a hit, but it's definitely not a flop either. Like, it's a solid... It's a diss track, you know? This is what it is.
I Believe by Fantasia. I Believe was Fantasia's debut single after winning American Idol in 2004. As is typical for Idol winners, the song was propelled to success thanks to her victory on the show. The song debuted on number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, bolstered by the moment. However, it quickly fell off the charts. Despite its strong start, the song didn't have the staying power and is barely remembered these days. With just over 7 million streams on Spotify, it has largely been forgotten, while Fantasia went on to have a successful R&B.
Okay, I don't know this song, but to mention Spotify streams for a 2004 old song, that's just irrelevant. Like, Spotify, there wasn't there.
Career. It is rarely mentioned among her best work. When I think of her, When I See You is the song that comes to mind. I Believe's brief chart success was clearly driven by her American Idol moment, rather than the song's quality. This Used to Be My Playground by Madonna. Playground was Madonna's contribution to the soundtrack to the 1992 film A League of Their Own. She also starred in the movie. While the song was a success upon its release, it hasn't held up in comparison to her other massive hits. The song...
I don't know. The guy started the video good. But now, like, we're going all the way back to, like, what, 80s, 90s? Like, what we do? I
was waiting for YouTube to be developed before you can, make this video.
Like, I thought this would be, like, in the last year or so, you know?
On DVD #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, enjoying Madonna's long list of chart toppers. However,
Like,
it
the
did
stuff
not have
we
the
reacted to,
longevity
so we
of
can
her
actually, like,
iconic
have some
hits,
sort of,
like a prayer and vote.
our
and
opinion.
Cookies
I don't know
off the
the song.
charts. Though the song reached the top spot, it is rarely mentioned among Madonna's greatest hits today. It is more of a forgotten gem than a true Madonna classic, and it doesn't have the same cultural impact as her other work from the early 90s. Inside Your Heaven by Carrie Underwood.
Let's wrap this up. I don't know this song.
Is that the last one?
Yeah. Think so. Yeah.
Okay, guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.